Hello, my beautiful, lovely Scorpios. If you want your own personal reading, you can email me as well as spiritual life coaching. So let's go. Babysitter, automatic. Some of you, if you, somebody may ask for you to get a babysitter. Somebody might pay for you to have a babysitter because they want to spend the weekend with you. You could be going away. Somebody wants to take you away, and they know that in the past they could have had childish behavior. Whoever this person is, they feel like they could have ruined it, or they could have overstepped their boundaries, and you may not trust them as much as you used to. So they are going to try to win you back. I even hear like a dancing machine. I don't know, like if you've been working really hard, and if you have been working really hard and you've been like stuck with taking care of the kids, and you just have so much on your shoulders, it's like you're going to have a whole week of like fun, or people wanting to take you out, and somebody even wanting to take you shopping. Somebody can try to take you shopping. It's like this person really just wants your approval. They want you to see them for who they are. They feel like they gave you the short end of the stick. They gave you the short end of the stick, and they want you to see them for who they are. They feel like they weren't really showing you their heart. And this is why you moved away from them. They feel like you are capable of changing their life. Baby, that's a whole lot of pressure to put on one person. Like, they think you are capable of changing their life. I also hear a student debt relief program. Some of you guys could have some of your student debts removed, or if you filled an application out, you're going to notice that you get some relief from your student debts. Spirit says also be careful of micromanaging the universe. I feel like I'm out of breath. Baby, you would have thought I was running track the way I'm breathing right now. I had to breathe. I feel like I was running track. I see a baby, a beautiful baby, and somebody breastfeeding their baby. That could be the baby that you need someone to, like, somebody's going to babysit the baby so you can go out. If you are in a situation where like you just had a baby and your child's father could have been really rude and disrespectful, and kind of like you needed him to be there, and he could have just left you with the child and was very, very immature. If you were in a situation like that, this person is going to try to come back and win your heart. They knew that everything that you said was right. I don't know, did you go off on them on the phone like, you should be here, you should be supporting me, you should be helping me more? And it could have been like a Leo, suppose you could have had a baby with a Leo. You could be a Leo cross watching for a Scorpio, a matter of fact. But they know that everything that you said is right, and they feel like they paid for it. They feel like they have to pay for what they done to you. So if they come back around, it's because they feel guilty, and this is why they're coming back around to try to make things right. But let me just tell you, if this is your situation, because I hear like they've been sitting with it, or you've been sitting with it, or they think you're sitting with it, like the pain. And Spirit says too, like they were trying to make you jealous. They were really trying to make you jealous. They didn't expect for you like to go off on them or to cut them off, or they didn't expect for it to turn out this way. So whatever they try to do in hopes to like make you crave them, or for them to feel more superior to you. It's like a person who wanted power. You wanted love. They wanted power. They wanted to have something over you because of the way that you used to speak to them. You used to check them about themselves because they need to get it together, which they do. And it's like you wanted them just to help you. That's all you wanted, like just help. So they feel like you see right through them, and that's what triggered them. They got very upset that you could see things within them that they were not able to see themselves. So they would spite you. It's like somebody who was very, very emotionally like childish and tried to like damage you, and they feel like they're paying for it, and everything that you said is right, and it all backfired, and they may try to, they've been going through so many financial losses, or they could have just left you to carry the burden by your own self. All right. Because I even feel like this person got some money that they can give you. They can help you. They could do better by you. They really, really can. And you really need the support. But anyway, they're going to try to come back in and connect to you deeper in hopes that they can win their family back. All right. And this ain't going to be for everybody, because some of y'all like, baby, I done threw the trash out a long time ago. It won't be for all of you, but they want a brand new beginning with you. For others of you who this story does like not resonate with at all, you do have a brand new beginning of love. And I just even heard like, well, it's about time. You feel like it's about time. You feel like you've been through so much, and you have given so much of yourself, given so much of your love, given so much of your time, given so much of your finances, and you deserve someone who can pour into you the way that you pour into them. All right. Some of you could do your own nails. Like I see you painting your own nails, and like you just wish the pain away. You just wish you didn't have to go through the struggle that you went through. Some of you just wish you never even dated some of the people that you dated or let them into your life. You're just going to be painting your nails and crying. Isn't that pain and you this maybe don't mess up them nails while you crying and painting your nails, but some of you too, like internalizing, like I could have been a better parent, you know, just be careful. Like I could have been a better parent. I could have found nicer things to say to my child. You're just going to be really, really reflecting on your parenting skills, the way you love and how people love you. However, if you are a parent and you have big kids, you can apologize to your big kids. It's never too late to start all over again with your kids. It's never like, I just feel like, let me just show you, for me, I'm not leaving this earth with any regrets. You know, I'm not leaving this earth. I'm not going to ever have a regret when I leave this earth. I'm going to do everything. So even if you do make a mistake, I feel like as a parent, your kids would love to hear you say sorry if you have to do that. If that fits you, just tell them that you're sorry. It will take the burden off of you, and it'll take the burden off of them, because to have a child go through the world and never hear their parents say sorry, they live with a lot of shit that they got to work through on their own if they don't get you to say sorry. All right. So, so you do have a brand new beginning when it comes to love. I see a lot of you shopping. You need more tank tops, or you may have a child who needs more tank tops, or I don't know. Like I even want to tell you to be careful of how much you spend and what you're buying. Do you even need it? Because you could just be so conflicted in your heart and so conflicted in your mind that you're spending unnecessary and you don't even need it. You just are trying to escape from a lot of things that just been bothering you, you know? I would even say, like, if you have a friend you trust, that call them. I would tell you just to call a friend that you trust, and, you know, it's just a suggestion. See, it's the memories. Yo, the memories is going to eat you up. The memories is going to eat you up. You may have a friend that's going to come and take you out, you know? It's like you're moving on. Some of you guys could have just moved completely into a brand new neighborhood or to a new complex. Like you could live in the same place, but you just move into a different complex, and it's like so many memories are coming up, you know? You also got people, if you moved on from people are getting readings on you. You have people spending so much money and so much time on figuring you out, finding out things about you, people who are trying to be like you, people who feel like they don't measure up to you. And look at it. It's like people in the background with this card. There's a few people who are like spending so much money. Maybe you're not communicating to them and they want to hear from you. and you're not talking to them because you could be in a place where you're trying to heal your heart. And there's people who are getting readings on you. They want to know all about you. They want to mirror you. Some of them want to be you or be like you, especially if you have friends and you don't talk to those friends anymore. They're like in your energy, trying to figure out what they can do in order for you to take them back or receive them. Let me tell you, they feel like you excel at everything that you do. And that's another thing too, Scorpio. You may be hard on you, but there are people who look up to you even when you feel like you're not at your best. You also have someone who is going to charge toward you. They're afraid. Someone is afraid of somebody else getting you. So if somebody comes back into your life, you have a brand new beginning in love. It's all because they're terrified that somebody else is going to have you, and they don't want anybody else to have you. And they feel like you are meant to be with them. I hear spoil you rotten. They want to move in a positive direction with you. I hear I want to be with you forever. Somebody wants to be with you forever. You just got a lot going on. Somebody may get emotional with you. You may have a friend who calls you, or a parent, a friend, somebody, a coworker, colleague, baby. I don't know who it is, but somebody who may vent. Like, I gave you everything. I just wish I can do things over. I wish I was different. I wish I knew. I wish I this. I wish I that. Blah, 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 blah. You have somebody, and it's a feminine energy because I can feel it, who wants to apologize, but also is upset that, or bitter that you two are not talking anymore, and they feel like they couldn't handle it anymore. They couldn't handle it anymore. I even hear somebody gonna hold you here, like, let's go shopping. Somebody's gonna try to buy you. Somebody's gonna try to buy you back into their life. Coming together. So you do have somebody who's gonna come together with you. And I'm telling you, even this person, they just needed to make sure that you were their life partner, that they hope it doesn't get back to you. They don't want it to get back to you, but they wanted to know, like, are they meant to be with you? Is this my ideal partner? They didn't know. They've been watching you. They've been spying on you. They've been trapped in fear about you. You seem like it. You seem too good to be true, but is it you? Person is just burning up with fear and anxiety about you. And they could have found out from a reader that this is a huge opportunity for you. They feel like you bounce back from anything. That's what they feel. They feel like you don't like to take a loss, and you call out a lot of things for what they are, and you stand up for your beliefs, and they feel like you could stand up to anybody. It's like, I just hear them going on and on and on and on about you. This person, they could be panicking about you, especially if you guys just had like a brief separation. It even seems like a brief separation, not even like a big deal of a breakup. They could have wanted to control you. Someone who could have wanted to control you, and that didn't work. See, rest and reconsider. Let me tell you something about spirit. When people's intentions are not as pure, and you are pure, and you do have a higher power, and you are on a spiritual journey, if you're not pure, God, the highest, will kick people off of your journey. A lot of people wonder why they can't be near you, and it's not even that. Sometimes it don't even be you. Your spirit guides is like, your intentions is not pure. Your heart is not pure. You cannot get near my child. Go purify your heart, purify your intentions, and then we will let you back near her. A lot of separations are way more spiritual than they're anything. That's why in life, like, try your best not to hold on to things that God, the highest, takes off of your journey. Like, try your hardest, because they're protecting you from something that you possibly cannot see. And you could be holding on to something that's poisoning you to death. And you know it because you're dying. They don't make you feel good. You get headaches, you get nausea, because their energy is just so toxic and it's too heavy for you. Especially if you're on a spiritual journey, you're being purified constantly. Constantly, you're going within and you're clearing out things from your shadow. The lighter your heart and your energy becomes, the less you can you can be around negativity. This is why you speak to somebody and their energy is heavy and it's full of negativity, and you just start to feel nauseous, and you just feel like your head is full of stuff. You're like, I gotta call you back. I gotta call you back. It's not you. It's not intentional. You're not trying to hurt anybody, but your spirit is constantly trying to protect you from lower entities, because energy is stronger than anybody can ever imagine. So anybody who's being cleared off your path, it just means that their intentions and their heart is not good towards you. And it's only because it's not good towards you because that person's not in a good place with themselves. A lot of people are at war with themselves, and if they don't cleanse themselves, then they can become very toxic towards you, like trigger you. Because if you're cleansing and you're purifying and they're not, you become a trigger to them, where now you're trying to go forward and this person keeps cutting you. And they're only cutting you because they're cut inside themselves and they won't heal it. So they always say, if you don't heal yourself, you will bleed on people that didn't even hurt you. And that's what it's like. So if people are trying, like, if I'm explaining this, I never go on rants for no reason. If I'm explaining this, it's like, you're going to find that people who are not pure are going to try to come back and be in your energy. And it's going to be short-lived. It's going to be short-lived because you are no longer in alignment. Just means like you could have met them. You could have met them at the same place that they were. But once you do the inner work, the soul tie breaks. And it breaks because you guys are no longer in alignment. It just means you guys don't talk the same anymore. You guys don't have the same wounds. So what you were focused on at that time, you no longer are focused on because you healed through it. Because you healed through it, you're on to the next thing. While this person can still be here, still stuck on that. And you're here and they're still stuck on that. So when you go back to this, all of a sudden, it's like it don't feel right. You don't really rap right with that person. You don't really care about that no more because you've outgrown it. You've outlived it. You conquered it. You overcame it. And now you're on something else. So you're no longer in alignment because you don't trauma bond. It's not familiar to you anymore. All right. I mean, it's familiar because you've been there, you've done it, but you get what I mean. You know, like if you graduated from 8th grade, and now, you know, you graduate from 8th grade, right? So now you're in 9th grade. But if you think about the high school or junior high school, right? Because what is middle school? From 6 to 8? 6 to 8 is middle school, right? So once you do 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 8th graders ain't going to sit with the 6th graders. It's kind of like that. It's not 6th graders normally sit with 6th graders and they normally have their own lunchtime, depending on the school. And then the 8th graders sit with the 8th graders. You know, it's kind of like that. It's like you wouldn't be back with the 6th graders because you learned that. You wouldn't sit in a 6th grade class if you're in 8th grade. It just, you're at different levels. There's just levels and it's nothing harmful. You're not trying to play nobody. Because if you do mix back in that environment, it's going to cloud your judgment. So back to this person who's trying to get back with you. Oh. Nobody ever made me feel this good. They respect you. Nobody ever made them feel this good before. They love how you're like a free spirit. Spirit says your soul already knows. It almost feels like you've been with this person before. They find you very, very sensual. I'm still in pain from my past. So this person, they have a lot of past pain that they carry. They find you very financially stable. They love the way that you dance. And they feel like you have such a beautiful face. And you're so nurturing. All right. That's who's coming towards you. Somebody who did a reading on you to see, are you their person? Are you safe? Spirit says this is going to make you, this person can make you happy. You just got to listen to your intuition. Let me just do one card and then we can go to the extended. It says have faith in your dreams. So have faith that your dreams can come true and the end of a tough cycle. So if you've been going through like hard times, you coming out of it, the end of a tough cycle. You can also have visitors because I hear like, oh, this is so nice. I see somebody like going through your house and showing somebody like your house. You could have visitors. All right. Going on to the extended. I send you so much love and light.